So am I as the rich, whose blessed key can bring him to his sweet uplocked treasure, the which he will not every hour survey, for blunting the fine point of seldom pleasure. Therefore are feasts so seldom and so rare, since seldom coming in the long year set like stones of worth, they thinly placed are, or captain jewels in the carcanet. So is the time that keeps you as my chest, or as the wardrobe which the robe doth hide, to make some special instant special blessed by new unfolding his imprisoned pride. Blessed are you, whose worthiness gives scope, being had to triumph, being lacked to hope. Okay, that was Sonnet 52. I just tried to do that on my computer, and the audio sync was all off, so I just had to do that again. So this was a little different this time. Yeah, I'm going to continue using my phone for this until I figure out this weird desync that's happening when I use my computer. But yeah, Sonnet 52, a little weird, very sexual, and I did a little research in it. It's actually kind of like the Da Vinci Code of sonnets in terms of like it's considered to contain a lot of hidden meaning, specifically about the identity of the fair youth. The line about wardrobe, the wardrobe which the robe doth hide. Shakespeare scholars think that that's kind of, conveniently poor rhyming metaphor, and so but content-wise, it's talking about something being hidden and hiding. So apparently, if you dig like kind of anagram-wise and scramble around some of the letters, you can get you can get the word Herbert, which Shakespeare scholars believe that the sonnets were dedicated to William Herbert. I didn't know this. I was looking this up when I was researching this sonnet, and he was a lord in England at the time, and age-wise, he actually kind of would have fit for the fair youth because he would have been about 14, 15 years old. He was born in 1580. He would have been about mid-teens when Shakespeare was really getting started writing his plays. The dedication of the sonnets is to Mr. W.H., and then the first folio, actually, published in 1623, I believe, was dedicated to William Herbert and his brother. A lot of it's kind of it's still a theory. There really is no proof. But one of the prevailing theories is that William Herbert was the fair youth. And there's actually, I was doing a little bit of reading. I'm going to do a little bit more research when we get deeper into the sonnet cycles, because when we transition out of the fair youth and into the dark lady, it's believed that there was a woman who William Herbert had an affair with that would make, timing-wise and age-wise, would actually kind of fit with the theming of the later sonnets about this dark, beautiful lady who seduces the fair youth away from the poet. So it's been really cool doing all this kind of investigating of the background, I guess. It makes the poetry that much more compelling, because I think that if it's just nebulous, vague, not real people, you don't really like. My favorite thing about Shakespeare is his characters. I don't care as much if the characters aren't what they are, and so this element of source material actually makes me care more about the poet and the fair youth and their relationship. On the whole, though, still kind of a creepy sonnet. All the sexual innuendo is really overt, and then culminating in being had, talking about someone being had. And is he talking about a 15-year-old boy? It all kind of depends on how you think he wrote this, whether he intended it to be read or if he was just kind of him getting his heart down on paper. I kind of like to give him the benefit of the doubt and think it's the latter, but still kind of really objectifying that love in a way that's kind of But yeah, so that was Sonnet 52. 53 is coming next week, and hopefully I'll be able to upload some more videos to the channel from the kind of backlog. I got a grand total of 2 done this week. So I'm just going to have to start doing that. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't, please like the video or subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do anything specific from Shakespeare, and I'll you know, I'm happy to take requests. I'm trying to use this as like mental gymnastics. So, you know, for me, it doesn't necessarily matter so much what it is. If there's a, you know, if it can serve as a good, you know, kind of mental exercise. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good Sunday.